Congratulations to the Flying Dutchman coins. Thanks for coming in first on the comments. I've been picking up some really awesome coins off of eBay and trying to shop around for the best deals, but also some really nice, more premium pieces to add to my collection now that premiums are a little lower when prices are hitting $62 an ounce. Really excited to show some of these coins that I've been receiving today. Also expect this week a lot more videos of some of the coins that I've been picking up. Leave me a comment. Let me know, what are you shopping for with silver and gold now that prices are tapping all-time highs and $62 an ounce? Your pricing update: gold settles at $4,240.60. Silver at a whopping $62.21. Platinum at $1,660. Palladium at $1,461. You heard that right. $62 an ounce silver. Where does it stop? Is this the highest it's going to ever get? The gold to silver ratio tapping at 69 or below? Is this a good time to sell part of your stack and lock in those gains that you've seen? Or is that silly because you don't want to have US currency? Well, I've been just going the route of picking up a little bit more premium pieces to add to my stack. And I'm excited to kind of show some of these because I think they are very, very fine coins. I've already done some of the weight tests, sound tests, look tests, metal tests, everything, just to kind of get into this. But I wanted to share these coins that I'm picking up. This is the 1963 Franklin half proof. A little bit of scraping and abrasion going on here. Pretty nice coin, though. Look at that really nice definition, that nice mirror glossy finish. And when I buy these coins, it's funny, I've got these auctions that I'm winning, and I'm looking at these coins going, well, there's a little bit of a premium because they're not, a raw circulated coal coin, $50, but this adds to my goal of acquiring an absolute metric ton of $50. But it also gets me some additional coins to put into my album. So for me, this is kind of like win, 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 win for my collection and my stacking goals. Also, the prices that I'm paying for these aren't really that significant. I think this one was $25. So what's that put me at? 50x face. So really not that much of a huge premium on top of this. Now, yes, I can get 90% for cheaper, and so can you. I get it. We can all find better deals than old Silver Dragoon. I get it. But I'm very happy with this coin. I'm really excited to add this into the album, which I have right here, actually. Might as well go ahead and do that. So we have the 1963 proof coin going in the old book. But, hey, 1963. Does silver get to $63 an ounce tomorrow or by the end of this week? I don't know. Funny enough, there's a video that I made 2 or 3 weeks ago. And if you go listen to that video, I talked about a prediction with silver. And in that, I said that I thought silver was going to run up pretty significantly. This was back when I think it was around $55 an ounce. And I predicted that, and my prediction is that silver will end around $62 an ounce at the end of 2025. You may be going, oh, it's already 62. It's probably going to get more close to 70. Maybe, I don't know. It very well could be. I'm right and wrong all the time. I just go with the punches. I just say my opinion. People can disagree with me. Leave me a comment. Leave a comment letting me know what dollar amount you think silver is going to be per ounce. But I thought it would probably run up to 65, 66, somewhere in that range, and then get kind of sold off right at the end of the year, another 10% drop off or something, and kind of settle around that $62 mark. That was my prediction. I'll stand by that. And it's kind of cool to see it actually hitting that number now. So it wasn't that too crazy, too far off. But this is a beautiful coin. Let's go ahead and get it added into the album here. I got my Franklin album right here. And we're going to drop this proof right into that slot. 1 second while I pull out the sleeves. All right. And there it is in all its glory. The 1963 proof Franklin half added to the album. Looks beautiful. And I got to remind myself to add these 3 coins to my ongoing total goal of trying to acquire probably 1/100th of all the $50 90% coins that exist in the world today after all the melt. That's our stop the melt kind of goals there. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm convinced that silver can keep just running up. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. I'm kind of just more on the sidelines than anything. I do have some purchases that are coming in still from over the last week or two when silver was in the 56, 57, 58 range. And I felt like at the time that maybe I was stretching myself thin trying to purchase as much as I was purchasing, rolls of $10 of half dollars, coins. And it's just, it stretches you. It stretches you. And also trying to pick up a little gold here and there, because gold is kind of stabilized for the most part at this 4,200 level. And silver just keeps kind of bringing it up. I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect. This is a really nice 1944 Walker half dollar right here. This is one of the coins that I'm currently focused on my collection goals. Look at this beautiful coin, all that definition. We'll get this under the microscope someday here. I do see a lot of scratching. I'm not sure if this coin's been cleaned or something. I do see like a lot of abrasion and scratching. And it looks like down here by the 44 is a little bit of residual, maybe dirt in between the numbers that could have been, this coin could have been cleaned. But either way, it was sold as uncirculated. And I do think that looking at the definition and the reads and all of these lines look really solid here. Let me flip it over and take a look at this side. Look at that magnificent eagle. What a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous coin. I'm very happy to own this one. This is another coin that I will be adding this one's going to be an upgrade in the album, but absolutely very fine half dollar. These half dollars, somebody asked me, and again, everybody collects what they like and everybody likes different things. But somebody asked me, why did I choose half dollars when I could get dimes for divisibility and this and that? And really, it wasn't that complicated for me. I really like the feel of the half dollar in my hand. I feel like the full Morgans or peace dollars, chaos dollars, as if you know, would call it. I feel like those they're a little large. Now, they are nice. They are solid. But having a pile of those just is a little different. It just hits a little different for me than these half dollars. These half dollars are just the right size for me. They're big enough to be seen. They're big enough to have beautiful detail, but they're not so big that they're cumbersome. And also this design, right? We've got the American Silver Eagle, right? The uncirculated Silver Eagle, and we've got the Walker half dollar. And I just look at it and I go, you know what? This is just an absolutely beautiful design. I really enjoy it. I really like collecting this coin. This has very much become my favorite half dollar to collect. What is your favorite coin to collect out there? I've got some interesting coins coming. I'm telling you that right now. I have been really looking into what types of 90% silver half dollar coins that were minted in the United States. And I will just say, I'm just going to leave this fruit hanging out there. You can try to take a guess at what I picked up. But I picked up some really interesting, historic half dollar coins, US coins. So put your guesses out there, but I'll show them once they come in about a week or so. We're also going to have another album clip, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous uncirculated 1944 Walker half. This piece is something that I'm definitely going to hold on to for a while. Let's go ahead and get that added to the album as well. Item number 2. Man, look how beautiful that looks in the album. Shining bright. We now have a really nice copy of the 1945D, as I'm showing right there. And we have a superb copy of the 1944. Yes, I did pay a little premium, not much, a couple dollars over spot to get this beautiful uncirculated coin. But again, I bought it before the run-up. I bought it before the run-up to 60, actually. So I'm pretty happy with the price that I paid on these coins. All of these coins that I've received were bought prior to the $60 silver mark per ounce. So very gorgeous. I like this coin. I'm going to get it under a microscope at some point here and really look at these fine details. But what a nice coin. I'm happy with that. All right, last but not least, what do we got here? Got one more coin, and it is a 1959 Franklin proof is what it says. Now, it does have some milkiness going on here. I do see a little bit of a reflective mirror-like surface. I'm not quite sure if this is actually a proof or not. You guys that have been in this game for a little longer than me, the numistists out there, let me know, is this actually considered a proof? It does look like it has a mirrored finish with a little bit more of the frosted face there. Here's the backside. You can kind of look at this again. It's a little frosty. This one was a little less expensive than the first one you saw. That was very shiny, very mirror-like. So I paid a little less for this one, closer to what spot was. So no real premium on this now. With prices where they are now, not a premium at all. But really beautiful coin, 1959. I'm going to put this in my proof slot. You guys let me know if this is not worthy of a proof, and I will take it out. But here we go. We got the book right here. I'm going to go ahead and slot this guy right in, this old Franklin, right in his new home there in the book. And there we are. added into the book. Beautiful proof. We are slowly but surely completing this album. And I just want to know, how do y'all feel? Serious question. How do y'all feel? And I'm going to be on If You Know You Know's channel this weekend on Sunday to discuss precious metals and stacking and life and liberty and pursuit of happiness and all that good stuff. And I'm excited about that. Is this time to celebrate? Or should we be celebrating our stacks increasing in so much value so quickly? Are you still buying? Are you still out there picking up a significant amount of silver? If you got $1 million today, would you run out and buy silver and gold with it? Or would you do something else with it because you feel like silver and gold maybe have hit their tops? It's going to be hard to continue to grow. I'm curious what y'all are doing. Anyway, I'm really excited. This has been such a fun journey, meeting all these great people, finding all these great coins, learning all the history of all this stuff, trying to become a little micro numismatist myself. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If you have any feedback, please let me know. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, and please share this video with anybody you think could enjoy watching this content. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.